Okay, so we've learned the basics of movement in Blender while in object mode. Today, we're going to learn to edit some basic functions while in edit mode. A quick way to get between object mode and edit mode is your tab here, object mode, edit mode, or the quick key, tab. Tab takes you between object mode and edit mode. So to edit this cube, we're going to go to edit mode, and you can see the vertices and edges when you're in edit mode. I'm going to select off of it. You can see they're all still there. They're just black and not highlighted. And while you're in edit mode, to select, you'll use the vertex select, the edge select, or the face select mode. To get to those, you can select with these three buttons or use the 1, 2, and 3 across the top of your keyboard. 1 is vertex, 2 is edge, and 3 is face. 2, 3. Face select, 2 edge select, 1 vertex select. To select multiples, you click Shift, select. And you can do those same functions that we've already learned while in object mode. You can do those in edit mode with all of these as well. I'm going to escape. Click this vertex. Say I want to G for grab it on the Z vertex. Escape. Or if I want to click an edge and grab it on the Z vertex or Z axis. Okay, but those are the basic functions you've already learned. Today I want to show you some of the editing functions. And the first will be subdivision. For subdivision, we press Ctrl R and go over an edge that we want to subdivide. In this case, I want to subdivide this edge. Now, if you want more than one subdivision, you'll scroll up on your scroll wheel. Each time you scroll, it'll give you an extra. I only want 2 subdivisions, so I'm going to scroll back down to 2 and left click. When you left click, it gives you a slider to where you want to position these on that object. I just want them in the center, so I'm going to right click and it'll default right back to the center. Now I'm going to Ctrl R for another loop cut. 2 of them. Left click. Select 2, right click to put them in the center, to default back to the center. Now you can see your edge select gives you your singular edges, and you have more vertex here now that you subdivided. Okay, let's say we want to put a window in here. That subdivide is a good way to get a square right in this wall where we want to put a window. But a faster way would be our second function. I'm going to Control Z all the way back to the beginning here. Rather than subdivide the entire cube, this time I just want to inset this face. So I'm going to go to my face select this face, and click I for inset. I'm going to have my mouse out away from the center of the object because it'll offset. I'll show you here. So click I for inset, and it gives you your control from outside of the area there. And I just want to inset it to about the size of a window. And that is so much quicker than going through all that subdivision. Well, that's your inset function. It's pretty simple. You select your face, I for inset, and see I was too close to the center there. It makes it tough to scale. So I'm going to click escape again, select that face, come out here, I for inset, and it makes it much easier to scale down to what I want. Okay, so now we've done subdivide and inset. The last function I want to cover today is extrude. And for extrude, same type of thing. We'll select a face here, click E for extrude, and it'll follow the axis that face is on. Click escape. I'm going to click that face, click E for extrude, and if I want it to come out 1 unit, I'll type 1, enter. Undo that. I'm going to select that face, extrude it. I want it to go the other way. I'm going to type -1, enter. And that's your extrude function. And that's going to be it for today's lesson. Toy around with your subdivision, inset, and extrude while in edit mode. Tab back out into object mode, and you can see you don't have your vertices select. It just kind of shows you what your edits are. So yeah, play around with subdivision, Control R. Inset is just I once you've selected a face, and extrude is just E once you've selected a face. And we'll come back in the next video and cover some basic tips for using Blender before we get on to more advanced editing.